into that one. Okay, so now, so getting to this document, now I have to insert a table of content here, right? So I'll click on normal style. To add a table of content, I mean automatic generator table of content. So you have to go to the reference, right? Go to the reference tab. The first option is table of content. So you can pick one of these. So yeah. So I like this option, I mean automatic table too. So I'll pick this one. Right? So it says no table of contents entries found. That means still we don't have use, I mean, we didn't use any of the formatting or titles to add the contents to this part. But don't worry about that one. So we can do it later, right? So this is my automatic generator table of content. So I'll show you how to include that on a chain. So first, you have to click on this page and activate this page, and then go to references. Then you can select one of these table of content. Right, don't worry about that. Right, message and this one. Okay. Okay, I'll add some headings to change this table of content. For that, I have to add 2 more pages and these informations. I mean these titles, right? Okay, I'll add another page, but I'm using the same thing, same structure. That means I have to separate this page, I mean another section from this point onwards, otherwise I can't generate a different page number, right? I'll pick layout, breaks, next page, right? So again, we can see this one, right? So these are the options I have used until this point, right? I have used a section here, another section here. So that means I have divided my document into 3 sections. First section, first page, second section, this page, and third. Okay. Now I have to type this one. Action. Background. Background. So still I'm using the normal style for these titles, but I have to use different styles with this heading, right? Otherwise, these headings will not go going into this table of content, right? So I have to select this one, right? And apply heading 1 style. And change the background into heading 2 style. And third one, again, heading 1 style. Right? And I'll show you how to work with the table of content. Now go to this one and update. Click on this option, update table. Right? See, it will automatically generate this one. Right? You don't worry about, You don't need to type all these things manually. So it will automatically grab these heading styles, right, into and bring those into this table of content with page numbers, right? But the thing is, so you have to change this font, this, font faces and sizes and everything. Right? So I can change or modify the style, the formatting of the heading style one. Change, right click on this one and select modify. Change the font into Times New Roman, color into black, and size into 14. See, all this style has changed, right? You don't need to change all the headings one by one. Right? When you update the entire style, the style, so it will update the entire format, right? So I will change the second one to Times New Roman 13 and black. All right. Right, so you can update the table by clicking on this one. So it will ask two options. One is update page numbers only. That means you don't need to update the headings. But if you want to update all the things, so you can select update entire table. Right. Still, this font follows a different style. That means, so I have to change the normal style too, because my body text should be in the Times New Roman with 12 in size and justify, right? Alignment and justify. Okay, now all these things change into Times New Roman and all the topics and content and everything in the given spec, right? So I can insert some. All right. So now let's see how to insert numbers to this one. These titles for these titles. So you can simply click on this one, numbers. If you want to adjust this line, so you can do that one from here, from the ruler option. Right. If you can't see this ruler, so go to the view and enable this ruler. Right? Tick, so select, check this checkbox, right? So to generate or to create or show the ruler, right? Right, anyway. So I'll show you how to insert a number for this title, this heading, right? Click this option, this text, and click numbering under the paragraph option, right? So then you can change your, paste the whole title in proper way, right? So after that, so you can update this heading, right? So right click on this one, update heading to max section, right? So now you have a problem because the table of contents took the number one, right? This number two and number three, but I want to have this one, introduction to number one, methodology number two, and I don't want to put any number to table of contents. Right. So that means we have to change this into another style, right? Another style. See, so once I update this one, now my table of content is also available under the table of content, right? So I don't want to insert this one. Right? So I have to create another style and different style. So first I will select normal and go to this place. I will this little arrow, click on that one and select create a style. Right? Go to here. It's in the home tab. Right? Go to the home and then click on this icon, this small arrow, and then create a style. So now you can give a name. So I will give it as a heading 0. Right. So now this is here you can see my newly created style. Right. So right click on this one and go to modify. So times new Roman font size should be 14. Rest of things right. Okay. And now I can select this one and select into heading 0. Right. So I will be able to follow these steps. Right? So I created a new style calling heading 0, right? And change this one into heading 0. So now when I click on this one, it will show. So I have used this heading 0 and the rest of the things have a different one. And when I click on this one, it has heading 1 and this has heading 2 and this one has heading 1, right? So again, I want to add a different numbering style to heading 2. So I can insert this is heading 2. This one and update this to match. Right. Now my heading 1 has number 1. So first topic has number 1 and second one has number 2, third one has number 3. But I want to align these two. I mean, I want to set these two as first heading with 1 and second one with 1.1, right? So that means I have to select multi-level numbering to these heading styles, right? For that, go to this part, multi-level list. Click on that one, I mean this little arrow, and select this option. So under this option, you can take number 1 for heading 1, number 1.1 for heading 2, number 1.1.1 for heading 3, like that. Select that one. Right. So I have this one. Right. Now I have changed this second one into the heading 2 style, and this is heading 1. Right. So yeah, all correct. And now I have to update the table of content. Thank you. Right. No, I can insert some dummy text here, right? Simple and 10. So that we go. So we can do those things. Now, the other part is I have to add different page numbers, right? For that, you can double click on this footer area, right? This one. And after you double click on this one, I mean, enable the footer area. So you will see this kind of ribbon, the header and footer, right? Go to the page number and bottom page. Again, insert this one. Right. So, but when I apply this page number, you can see here the first page has page number 1, 2, 3, so, right? So that means we have to we have to remove the page number from the first page and we have to change this into the Roman number 1 and we have to change this page into Arabic number 1, right? So for that, so you can first simply click on this one, link to previous. So you have to remove this option, right? That means you can separate or you can divide this section into two individual section, right? So first you have to link to remove this option, link to previous, and then select different first page. Right. So this one different first page, and you don't need to remove page. Bottom of the page. Right. Then we need to modify this page number. Go to the format page numbers and start one, and you can change the format into Arabic. Right. So now I have inserted Roman number 1 to page number 2, I mean the second page. Right? But I have removed this one. Right? Go to this one. Remove page numbers. Right. So you have to go to the first page and remove page numbers from that page. And then second one, So I have inside a Roman number 1. And go to the third one. Remove the linkage, I mean the link to previous one. So this is also a different first page. Right. Go to the formatting, right? Page number, format page numbers. So I want to use this format and start with 1. Right. Yeah, everything is fine. I mean, so we don't have inside a kind of a press. I mean, yeah, we remove the. We have already removed the page number for the first page, and the second page we have applied a kind of a Roman number 1, and for the third section we have applied Arabic number 1. So after that, so I will add another page to this document. Check whether it's working. Page number 2 should appear right. Right. So you can bring the second page. Right. Right. So hope everything is fine, right? And so do we have any questions? So I'll repeat all the things in the next week because it's a we need critical several things, right? We're adding different page numbers and applying different style. All these things are very probably new to you, right? So yeah, I'll repeat all the things. Well, anyway, try to apply, try to do all the things by yourself and get practice and practice to add different page numbers and divided your document into different sections and apply different type of styles and modify these styles at home, right? So the next week we have to complete all these things. I mean, so until we have completed until this point, right? This part. So now we know how to add a table of content, and we don't know how to add a list of figures, but we have to follow the same thing. I mean, like this table of contents, right? And then we have to add an image, caption, cross reference, citations, functions, the equations, all these things. So we have to complete these things in the next week, right? So do you have any questions regarding this one? No, right. Time is 6:10, right? So yes, right. So we can. Do we have to upload this? No, no, we don't need to upload this one. And how to change CMR? I answered that question. So how to insert page numbers without the first page, right? Yeah. Now I think you know about that one. How to add two type of margins and first page. Right. Okay. Okay, then we can stop the class and yeah, see you in the next week. So, all right. Okay, then bye.